Hey, if you on live, thank y'all for tuning in. Treetop Radio LA, man. Make sure y'all call in when I say niggas. Don't call in before. Oh, I ain't even put the call in number. Let me put the call in number. All right. Hey, YouTube. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in to Treetop Radio LA. Shout out to Ben Ready, like the motherfucking bitches on Figueroa, ho. All right. 213. Oh, I got it. Townhouse Media. Somebody, Nine Gorilla. Who is that? Yeah, bro. Oh, hold up. Treetop Radio LA, man, what it fucking do? We are coming to you live from Los Angeles, California, man. I'm your host, Big Homie Smiles, man. Long live Nipsey Hussle, you heard? Hey, shout out to my man, Big Homie Slime. My man got that torch, you hear me? DMV shit, you already know how we do, man. Shout out to my man, Ben Ready. Been ready like the motherfucking bitches on Figueroa. They been ready to get this money. Church, shout out to all my P's out in the land, you feel me? Shout out to Capitol Heights, man. Big 41 shit, you heard? Hey, on today's episode of Come On, Mo. Y'all, I'm coming in with some more foolishness and fuckery. But this foolishness and fuckery is coming from my hometown, the DM fucking V. We have DC rapper Money Montana, who got his ass smacked out, bitched out, and got told to apologize for stepping his bitch ass in another nigga woman's DMs. I want to shout out to that nigga that did the shit, because that's how you protect your woman. You don't let these rap niggas, because these rap niggas just think, you know what I'm saying, that because they out here, they rapping, they got the wads of cash, that niggas can just be all up in anybody DM. Let me tell you something. If a nigga pull up in my girl DM and she say, hey, babe, this nigga harassing me, I'm telling you, click, clack, pow, bitch. You're going down. Shout out to my boo anyway. Baby, I love you. I had a phenomenal weekend. You feel me? I was trying to get every nook, head down, down, down. But back to what I was saying on Come On, Mo. The nigga Money Montana got smacked out. And then Ant Glizzy, another DC rapper, we call him the Dickler, because he's always on niggas' dick. Always in the mix of some fucking shit. Now this nigga in the mix of this nigga shit getting smacked out, and he in the midst of some bitches that's beefing online. He in the midst of they shit. Like, my nigga, is you a rapper or is you a blogger? Because I'm feeling like every time you go on live, it's about some motherfucking bullshit. I want to hear some rap music from you, huh, Charlie? You know what I'm saying? Where's that shit at? Why the fuck is you always in some bullshit, nigga? Damn. You left the group with some bullshit, and then you started your own group with some bullshit? Like, my nigga, get your shit in order. And you need to stop worrying about other niggas and worried about that smoke with my man A-Pap. Shout out to the Capitol Heights. Big Cap, big 41 shit. He ain't from 41, but big Cap shit. Shout out to my man Davey Ruffin. You worried about other niggas shit and other niggas smoke. You need to step into the line like Caroline and get your mind right, nigga. Because it's two niggas from Maryland trying to see you. You up in your fucking house doing fucking lives and shit. I go on Google and I got this nigga on the drive. If you miss me on Twitter, you can catch me on live every 5 minutes. What the fuck? It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable as a street nigga. It's unacceptable as a man. And it's fucking unacceptable as a rapper. Why the fuck is you all in everybody's fucking business? Wendy fucking Williams. We gonna call you Wendy Glizzy. This nigga name not Ant Glizzy no more. His name is Wendy Glizzy. How you doing? All right, enough of that. Come on, Mo. Shout out to Lemon Tucci, because I got my little style from that Mo's and Moettes. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all follow my man on Instagram, Lemon Tucci. Big Merlin DC shit, you feel me? So in today's episode, I wanted to kind of get in a little bit. This is going to go deep For some people that are not in tune to what's going on with the government and how they're treating us as American citizens. So I'm gonna just give you a brief overview of what I'm going to talk about so that it can lead up into sovereign citizenship. So that's going to be the topic of today, is sovereign citizenship. This is coming from Luke. No, I'm sorry. I just had a flashback. Felt like I was on a pool pit. But so in America, our birth certificates and our social security number are all bonds and trust. When you have a social security number and a birth certificate, it's not saying that you are a citizen of the United States of America. It is saying that you are an asset and an interest to this country. Meaning that when you're born, you owe the government your fucking life. However, if you become a sovereign citizen, you are not bound by the laws of the land, and you can do your own thing, not to criminalize the name, do your own thing, but it means that you can create your own economy, you can start your own government. It means that we as a black nation could really build our future, you know what I'm saying, through sovereign citizenship. Some people who have took this step into being a sovereign citizenship, being a sovereign citizen, we can look closely at the Native Americans. They are considered like sovereign citizens because they live on Ben, help me out. What is that? A reservation. They live on a reservation and they have their own rules and regulations. And actually, the police cannot fucking come into their reservation unless, like the head chief or some shit give them permission. So shout out to my baby because she gave me this information. She helped me out with this. So when you're looking at sovereign citizenship, I'm gonna read some stuff for y'all because I wrote it down because I'm just like a gangster geek and I like to do research and read things. So I'm gonna read what a sovereign citizen movement is. So the sovereign citizen movement is a local grouping of American litigants, commentators, tax protesters, and financial scheme protesters, self-described sovereign citizens see themselves as answerable only to their particular interpretation of common law and are not subject to any government statutes or proceedings. So I'm gonna just break that down right there. So that means that if you are a sovereign citizen, you are not bound to the laws of the land, meaning that you can't get arrested, they can't charge you with murder, you don't have to pay taxes. You don't have to live on a land, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to get a driver's license. You can actually create your own driver's license through sovereign citizenship. Now I'm not gonna skip to that part. But so that's what that is. So sovereign citizenship just means that you are lawless, basically. You don't have no laws of the land cover you. But the downside of that is that you cannot get any help from the government, period. The government is like, fuck you. If the motherfucking world blew up today and the motherfucking the world flooded right now and you was at your fucking house and, you know what I'm saying, you needed some help, and they looked on the registry list of the Census Bureau to see who's the citizens, your name is going to come up as sovereign citizen. They're going to skip over your bitch ass. So when you're doing a sovereign citizenship, you got to be on point with everything at all times. So I'm going to just finish up what I'm reading. I'm sorry about this paper too, y'all. This paper is from White Mary, and White Mary says that she is a medium for Nipsey Hussle. And the last time she was here, you know what I'm saying, she said Nipsey Hussle spoke to her and came and gave her a message. And I don't know if that might be true, but the nigga Nipsey definitely hopped off the wall. Am I lying or am I lying? That nigga hopped off the wall when she started talking. So this is the paper. She wrote some shit on there. I'm sorry. I had to get that out of the way. Okay. So in the United States, they do not recognize U.S. currency. When they say they, that is the sovereign citizen movement. So the United States, they do not recognize the U.S. currency and maintain that they are free of any illegal constraints. Meaning when you go to court, you can't get held accountable for shit I mean, you can go down the street and smack 10 bitches. I don't want y'all to do that because of this sovereign citizenship. I'm just saying, just giving y'all what they saying, illegal constraints. So those are the illegal things that you could do. Not saying that people who are sovereign citizens do illegal things, but they can. So let me finish reading. They especially reject most forms of taxation and illegitimate participants in the movement argue that this concept in opposition to the movement argue that the idea of federal citizenship, who they say have unknowingly forfeited their rights of accepting some aspect of federal law. So which means, okay, so I'm a backtrack. So you heard that. It says that people is, I'm gonna read it again so y'all can understand, because I was doubling my words a little bit. So I'm gonna start from my sentence. They especially, they meaning the United States, reject sovereign citizenship. They don't even want to acknowledge it, and this is why. So they especially reject most forms of taxation as illegitimate participants in the movement argue, and illegitimate participants in the movement argue this concept in opposition to the movement idea of federal citizens, who they say have unknowingly forfeited their rights by accepting some aspect of federal law. The doctrines of movement resemble those of freemen on the land. So when you go to court, people, you have if you saying versus the United States, your name is in all capital letters, right? That person that is in capital letters, that is not really you, the person, because on your birth certificate, your name isn't in capital letters. It isn't in capital letters, is in lowercase. Is maybe your first name is in capital and then the rest lowercase. So when you are born, you are given a social security number, and that social security number ties you to a bond. That bond has a vested interest from a secret company that is vested into the government. So when a person is born, their social security number goes into a trust. That trust is the money that the government owes to the United States. And the reason why the government owes this money to the United States is because in 1933 they stopped taking the notes, the physical notes, and notes back in the day were like money. So they stopped taking the notes and they put a hold on gold, and gold was very high back in the 1930s. And they did this because it was people that had vested interest into the forming of this government. So when you have common law, allows citizens to kind of form their government themselves amongst, with the citizens. When you have admiralty law, that law allows people outside of the citizens to have vested interest in making laws and doing all this, crooked shit. That's why Donald Trump was allowed to not pay taxes for fucking 10 to 15 fucking years. The nigga only paid $750 twice. Nigga.
Are you fucking kidding me?
In fucking 15 years, man. In fucking 15 years, you only pay taxes twice. And my man Wesley Snipes get fucking locked up for 3 years for evading fucking taxes for 3 years? Are you fucking kidding me? So sovereign citizenship is something that all black people need to look into. I think that it is, you have to be very well informed. I'm not as well informed because I just learned about this today. Shout out to my boo. She's a genius, and she be hipping a young nigga to some shit. And so I had to get more in tune with all of the facts, because it's a lot of shit going on. So a lot of people who do this sovereign citizenship movement are the colonizers. They know about this. That's why they have these neo-Nazi groups. That's why they have the KKK groups, because these groups are actually practicing sovereign citizenship. So they don't have to abide by the laws of the land, which is why in our society it's really hard to convict these hate groups, these groups that we know to be of hate and injustice, because they know a lot more about what they can do and how they can avoid getting locked up than we can, because we as black people are unaware. Now, it was a case in 2010. Excuse me. Ooh, that was real nasty. I'm going to burp in the goddamn mic. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm from Capitol Heights.
Are you fucking kidding me?
From 41. But it was a black two black African American father and son who were proclaimed sovereign citizens, and they shot and killed 2 police officers. So when they put information out there like that, that just tells me that these colonizers are trying to demonize, you know, us from learning how we can reclaim our freedom. And in order to do that, black people, we have to be sovereign citizens, and so we can restart our own economy and build with our own money. Fuck the government, fuck the United States, you know what I'm saying? If you want to do this shit, we need to get to it, because this government is full of shit. They full of bullshit and lies and crookedness, and they try to demonize our culture. And we are the only people in this country, on a place, on a planet Earth, that don't fucking know their actual history. Let me tell y'all something. So this weekend I went on a little vacation with my boo, and we decided to go to the Henry Walter Art Museum or some shit like that. Now, this is a museum that gives like information on all the different periods, like the Egyptian period, the Muslim period, the Islamic period, and all that stuff, European period and stuff like that. So I was going around because I told my boo, I had to inform her that I'm a gangster geek and I like to read and shit. So I was going around reading shit, and I came across this one little board that was speaking of something, but it had grammatical errors in it, right? And so I had to read that bitch like 3 times, because I'm thinking like maybe I'm retarded, but I realized that when I showed it to my boo, because she a genius again, like I told y'all, she was like, yeah, boo, you're not wrong. That is a grammatical error. So in my mind, automatically, because I'm a self-proclaimed Black Panther, shout out to my professor, Tekla Johnson at Johnson C. Smith University, JCSU. Because I'm a self-proclaimed Black Panther, I automatically thought that they were trying to be racist and purposely put grammatical errors in something so important about the Egyptian, the Nile River, and how the Egyptians used the Nile as the sun god, and that's how they determined seasons. And the hieroglyphics really are not just words, but they are pictures which told them about the seasons based on the sun. And in that moment, I felt like they was trying to destroy my history, so I had to go down immediately to the info lady at the desk, who is white, and inform her that this shit is wrong and you need to correct it immediately. So I say all that to say that Black people, we have to be more informed. We have to do our research. Hey, Red Arrow, if you out there, bro, there's my special guest from Baltimore. I want you to call in on our call-in line that I gave you, so we can get this interview popping. Red Arrow is a young Black entrepreneur from Baltimore, Maryland. He linked up with my boo, out there at the flea market, and she linked us. So, that's how that went together and how we connected. But, everything is always through God's divine intervention. So Earth angels are awakening and we're getting shit together. So Red Arrow Jake, if you are out there, I need you to call in, sir. Please call in. So I want to talk about love. So while we're waiting, hey Ben, could you, while we're waiting for my guest to call in, can you play PYT? She sent me an unreleased song to the email. Shout out to They Call Me PYT from Carson, California. Long live her brother Jason. You know what I'm saying? I messed up last time on the last podcast. I named another nigga. I don't know who that nigga was, but obviously he did, and RIP him too. But RIP Jason, and shout out to my home girl from Carson, California. They call me PYT, man. Shout out to FPA, her management company that she is under out here doing it, motherfucker. This is an exclusive unreleased song from They Call Me PYT.
Hey, run that shit up, Chase. Bitch, I really balled up in real life. Just blew a bird in the field life. Just want the top at the head right. Slip in the race for the bed life. Young ass nigga want a rich life. 2 or 3 bands on the outfit. Bummy ass niggas ain't bout shit. Turning on the drum for the round tip. Bitch, I really ball up in real life. Just blew a bird in the field life. Just want the top at the head right. Slip in the race for the bed life. Young ass nigga want a rich life. 2 or 3 bands on the outfit. Bummy ass niggas ain't bout shit. Turning on the drum for the round
what's poppin', you wanna pop up on the scene I'm on. Poppin' bottles can easily turn into poppin' them things. That is not what you want. Hit that speed on the dash, head to the cash. You keep the head, I don't want your tongue. Need the dollars like yesterday. Got me speaking like I'm Latin and underlay.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Time to infiltrate. Learn all the secrets, then execute. The system was built to be failing you. When we excel, they hate it when we do. When I cup a house, mama need a two. Wanna buy them all, I bought them all out. Need some land on the plantation down south. Flat a fair amount, let's have a cookout. Mentally stronger, the paper is steady. Time overdue, please don't ask if I'm ready. That's not a question, the devil been testing. I'm passing with flying colors like a rainbow. Hurt when you rising, you gotta cut ties. Cause it's places everyone can go. Benji, you got it, I must be the hottest. I'm flyer than rockets, can't you not be honest?
Just blew a bird in the field like. Just want the top of the head right. Slip in the race for the bed like. Young ass nigga want a rich life. 2 or 3 bands on the outfit. Bummy ass niggas ain't bout shit. Turning on the drum for the round tip. Bitch, I really ball up in real life. Just blew a bird in the field like. Just want the top of the head right. Slip in the race for the bed like. Young ass nigga want a rich life. 2 or 3 bands on the outfit. Bummy ass niggas ain't bout shit. Turning on the drum for the round tip.
Treetop Radio LA, man. That was an exclusive song from They Call Me PYT, man. Shorty out here doing her motherfucking thug thizzle. Rich Life, unreleased song featuring Ice Benji. Shout out to Ice Benji, man. Shout out to They Call Me PYT, man, for giving me that exclusive song. Make sure y'all be ready. Make sure y'all follow her on Instagram. That's at They Call Me PYT. We have a featured artist that I wanted to give a shout out to. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm trying to multitask while also uploading this podcast to my live Instagram. Shout out to YouTube, man. Hey, I'm looking for sponsors, and also I am looking for donations. If you have any sponsors, any donations that you want to give to me and my man Ben Ready, you can go ahead and send that to my cash. I'm going to give you my cash app first. So my cash app is going to be the $ Treetop Radio 87. And for my man Ben, his cash app is going to be $ Byron Hobson. So for people who can't spell, we're going to spell it out. That's $. Don't spell out the $. It's the money sign. Put the money sign, niggas. Money sign, BYRONHOPSON. Thank you. Now, while I'm trying to get this over here together, could you play Big Slime's second song that he sent you to the email? Because you guys, you know, as a black person, I'm allowed to do black shit. And this right here, what I'm doing, multitasking, because I should have had this shit together, people. And so next...
Are you fucking kidding me?
So I promise to have my shit better. Forgive me. I'm sorry. People all mad. Give me a second, people.
Bitch, I'm top dirty, I'm busting the rap. 2 P's up, I done sold it in zips. Gave her a burpee, she knew what to do. I'm mixing the lean, I'm high in the booth. I'm high in the booth. It's me and Scoop, switching lanes in the coupe. Damn. I'm chopping with OT, y'all getting a number. I'm fucking that bitch and I'm high as the mine. I'm chopping with gang, we got sticks in the jungle. I'm sliding with slime, we know how we slide. Suck with a nigga, he didn't let no clean in the phone. Crush him, got out to my vision. 12 on my ass, cause we did all the killing. Slaps in the cut and they geeking, they drill. Shots with this Glock, cause these niggas keep tipping. No way, I ain't came with a fit. 100 and really, he moving, I'm dead. Feel like school, we gon' slide through your city. Bitch, I'm just not looking got that shit on my feet.
Yeah, since we kidnapped that nigga, you a hero. Catch her up on the block, we gon' fill up his jeans. The work it was mainly fake. The doctor, the chopper get surgical. Junkie, he tested, he said it was magic. Check the scoreboard and we up like Viagra. When it's in hundreds, I count that shit faster. Bitch, now slime and we giving that pressure. 30 round, 50 round, towing extra. The chopper keep spitting, it's giving a lecture. Eat up his face, he's like Hannibal Lecter. He want a bag, but we tax him for four. This father complain, he want deals for the love.
For the Lord, it was all he got peas of the O. He wanted to smoke and we making them choke.
Some got ops in my vision. 12 on my ass cause we did all the killing. Snaps in the cut and they geeking, they drill. Send shots with this Glock cause these niggas keep tipping. No way, and it came with a fit. 100 ain't with me, ain't moving, I'm dead. If you fuck with your school, we gon' slide through your city. Bitch, I'm pushing to confuse me with Biggie.
Treetop Radio LA, man. That was my nigga, Big Homie Slime. Snoop Doggy. Scoop Doggy. I butchered that joke. I'm sorry. Hey, but that was that nigga, Big Homie Slime. I'm sorry to my live that I fucking went out, man. I'm fucking up today, y'all.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm fucking up. But shout out to my nigga, Big Homie Slime. That was some exclusive shit, man. Y'all make sure y'all follow that nigga on Instagram. BIG homie _slime. You feel me? Thank you. I want to thank you, bro, for sending me that exclusive song. And shout out to They Call Me PYT. Make sure y'all check her out on Instagram at They Call Me PYT. I have a featured entrepreneur today that I wanted to give a shout out to. She's a young lady out in Maryland who is an art designer. She does custom art, like artwork. She does paintings. She can really hook you up. Her message is art is a form of expression to free yourself. Her name is Bless Sinai. That's BLE apostrophe SD SINAI. You can call her phone if it's about business, bitch. Don't call Bless fucking phone if it's not about fucking business, or you gonna get blew up. Okay, so if you're looking for any custom art, you can call her mobile phone. It's 301-704-7887. Her email is blessed. That's BLE apostrophe SD, but no apostrophe in the email. So BLESDSINAI studio@gmail.com. And you can follow her on Instagram at Blessed Sinai. So that's BLE apostrophe SD SINAI. I'm sorry, y'all. I went to PG County schools. You know what I'm saying? After coming from private DC schools and going to Maryland to learn, I'm sorry, y'all. It fucked me up. It fucked me up, y'all. It fucked me up. So forgive me if I'm stuttering. Bless. Please charge it to my head and not my heart, because it's coming from the heart. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all follow her. It's Bless Me. Her Instagram is Blessed Me. So that's BLESD me, niggas. Okay? And we're going to end the show with a song from my boy, fucking Simba. Free fucking Simba is the motherfucking motto. Shout out to the house team. Shout out to my motherfucking Ruger boys. You feel me? Make sure y'all follow my nigga on Instagram. That's at RGSIMBA. Big Don shit. The youngest nigga in charge. Shout out to his mama for birthing the real nigga. Simba. Free that man.
Laughing, I had a baby with some other nigga. I see my family circle like I don't know back in my life and breaking the chance to live life I didn't have life I had. I wanna be the man I am today. I wanna thank my pops who show me how to become a man. You learn rough life, and I wanna thank myself for one for better real mom. So I like and short and love her. You know all the mom clubs. It's like as I get older, I become more aware of these pussy ass niggas. I see the real fake ass and shit. That cool shit in the back without even thinking twice. I see my own man.
Look how I came out of nothing. Walk with the drum like I played percussion. Look how I hop out the Mozzie. I see a op, I'ma catch me a body. Look how I came out of nothing. I'm with the gang and you know that we grubbing. You said you was dead, no you wasn't. We on the block and we thuggin'. Look how I came out of nothing. Walk with the drum like I played percussions. Look how I hop out the Mozzie. I see a op, I'ma catch me a body. Look how I came out of nothing. I'm with the gang and you know that we grubbing. You said you was dead, no you wasn't. We on the block and we thuggin'. Slide in the van with the big toys. We gon' shoot it out with big boys. Heavy choppers make a big noise. Hitting licks is what I live for. No, you can't fucking get down. Lil' boy gon' flip you a pound. No, I don't box, I got rounds. If you ain't gang, move around. Now I got 5 to gas. I'm shooting fresh off the drag. Sneak this and bet you won't last. Ruger gang all on your ass. Put that old shit in the past. I had to run up some cash. Tell that little bitch call a cab. You niggas be stealing the swag. Hey, 50 make 'em run like flags. Glock with 30 do the math. Dirty birdie take a bath. I'm a burly jugging pack. V-Tech got the beam. Just hit my phone for the lean. Running the safe for the cream. Babe hoodie no Supreme. Versace glasses for the team. Chopper gon' rock like it's Adam Levine. These rappers acting just call them Hakeem. Block with them up like some fucking caffeine. My shooter's good with consistency. Niggas on some league activity. Niggas be faking I'm really me. Probably why your bitch won't chill with me. Look how I came out of nothing. Walk with the drum like I played percussion. Look how I hop out the Mozzie. I see a op, I'ma catch me a body. Look how I came out of nothing. I'm with the gang and you know that we grubbing. You said you was dead, no you wasn't. We on the block and we thuggin'. Look how I came out of nothing. Walk with the drum like I played percussions. Look how I hop out the Mozzie. I see a op, I'ma catch me a body. Look how I came out of nothing. I'm with the gang and you know that we grubbing. You said you was dead, no you wasn't. We on the block and we thuggin'.